place better for Friday afternoon baseball than Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs.
And now, your 2000
Major League Baseball on the show is next. Jake Arrieta will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Former NL Cy Young Award winner in Jake Arrieta doesn't quite throw as hard as he did when he came up with the Baltimore Orioles, but a great sinker-slider combination. If he has both of those in this one, expect Jake to pitch well.
And now, Ozzie Albies, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one, and that's how things get underway here at Wrigley. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Hey. 3-1. And the count will be full. And that misses ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now to the plate, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Row. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
None out, runners at first and second. Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded back up the middle. One there. On to first, and they get the double play. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Rizzo is there. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Braves strand one, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Drew Smyly gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last one to pick up a W in his last start when he got into the 7th inning. Let's see if he can make that 2 good, strong outings of 7+ innings back-to-back.
Here's Eric Sogard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Arrieta. Sogard.
Here's the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, they're coming off a short homestand, a little 5-1 stretch in their last 6 games, playing confident baseball right now. Look for them to be on the attack in the early innings.
Smyly has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors. And in that time, he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Riley is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Swanson backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and a look at the stats tell you how hot he's been in April. Well over 300 to start the new campaign. Now the first pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
2 out, nobody on. Hot shot down the line. Ozuna able to track it down for the 3rd out. Cubs are down in order. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. And now the first pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
And he misses again, 2-0. Now the pitch. Oh, he's baffled by the curve that time for a strike. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now the 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3. One out, bases empty, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting 7, the center fielder, number 25, Christian.
Base is empty, 2 away, and up next will be Christian Pache. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
The windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Sogard is there. Over to first, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Baez.
Here it comes.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The 1-2.
That's out.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Pache is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting 5th,
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. And he got him. Two down, no one on base. And that brings in Anthony Rizzo.
Rizzo.
Smiley steps into the windup. First pitch on the way. Bottom of the second here with no score. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Hit to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and that brings up William Contreras.
William Contreras.
First pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1-1, here it comes. Hit out towards second, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Stepping in now, Drew Smiley. Now a bunt attempt here. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Ozzie Albies. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. From the belt, the pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Two and two.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. From the belt, the pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Full count still. Bryant is over to take a look at it. Fouled away. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Popped him up. Contreras is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The batter, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So next to bat will be Freddie Freeman. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Here's the 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for Atlanta. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And stepping in, David Bodie, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the AB on its way. Yeah. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. And he'll reach first safely.
Just an excellent job of bat head discipline right there. Able to go below the zone. That pitch is not a strike. That was actually a pretty nasty pitch, and he was able to go down and spoil it.
So to get his day started at the plate, Jake Marisnick trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First pitch on the way.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll two.
On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. Smiley's ready. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
At the plate now, Eric Sogard hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pache finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Cubs strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. He bounced out last time up. And now the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Hit back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Knee high, he barehands it. Hey now.
Now batting, right fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Next, it'll be Ender Inciarte, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope, outside.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Ready with the 1-0. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. Braves strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Jason Hayward.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rizzo.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
From the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
The 1-0. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. Over to Albies. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Just a two-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
And that brings up Javi Baez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
And there's ball 2 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bang down that right field line. That's a fair ball. Running hard. He's digging for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
The center fielder.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Christian.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
Fly ball out to right field. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, William Contreras.
The batter will be William Contreras. First pitch of the AB on its way. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a flare down the line. Hayward coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Drew Smiley. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And this one's in the dirt. It almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. They'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-0.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Rizzo will head for second. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
The next Cub up, David Bodie, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right side.
And that is into right field, a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Here's Jake Marisnick. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
That ball is fast.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. No runs on 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Here now the 2-2 towards second, and this is taken for the out.
The pitcher, number 49, Jake Arrieta.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Jake Arrieta. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with 1 away now. He's set, and the pitch. And now a curveball blocked by Darno. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0.
Hey, I don't care the pitcher's at the plate right now. You got to attack him as if he's the 4-hole hitter. Runners in scoring position, you're showing the pitcher no mercy.
The count now at 2-1. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, second baseman, Hayward. Sogard.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eric Sogard. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. Smiley comes set. Here's his offering. Grounded weakly to the left. He's got it. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play.
Freddie.
The pitch.
Count 1-0.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor. 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. high and deep down the left field line. The 2-1. Two is a changeup that misses 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Now the payoff pitch home. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Sogard has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
And now in the box, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
In now, Austin Riley.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And now here is Jason Hayward. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First offering on its way, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball that's outside.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
A runner at first with no outs here. In there, 1-2 now. Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Javier Baez as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Two and 0.
No strike.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 2-0. Runners on the move for second. Skied into straightaway right. Inciarte on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. From the stretch, pitch out, nothing doing. Smiley comes set. Here's the 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Another one sent foul. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Darno gathers it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Cubs strand one. We are still scoreless. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll start the seventh, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch on its way.
That's outside. Two balls, no strikes.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Liner towards second. And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the seventh.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Dan Winkler comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Winkler.
Here's Ender Inciarte, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Fouled off.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Runner at second, 1 away, and up next will be Christian Pache. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Ball.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward on the run, and he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. The relay throw, And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Now a curveball misses inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Nope.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
3-2 pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number two.
Now batting, the pitcher, Drew Smiley.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Drew Smiley. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Pablo Sandoval will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at third. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run standing at third. One and 0. Here it is. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. One and 1. Here it is. Hit hard to the right side. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. Bottom of the seventh inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Jesse Biddle will come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign.
60, Jesse Biddle.
Last half of the seventh here, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, McCown.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And he fouls this one off.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Now the payoff pitch home.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1 delivery. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
To the plate now, Jake Marisnick. Has so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. And there's ball one. One out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Freeman is there. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 43, Dan Winkler.
Ildemaro Vargas will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 16, Ildemaro Vargas.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He's working on bringing home the tying run, standing at second base. That evens it up 1-1. Even at 1-1, the pitch. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Rizzo rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 33, A.J. Minter.
At the plate, Eric Sogard, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Lifted down the line in left. Coming on is Ozuna. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We'll march on to the 8th. All even now at 1-1. Rowan Wick has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So up steps Ozzie Albies. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Ozzie Albies.
First offering.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there. but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Under it is Marisnik, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. First pitch on the way. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
2-1.
To 2-2 now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0.
Hey.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah.
One and 2. Here it is.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Still tied 1 apiece. Now at the plate is Jason Hayward. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Hayward.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 0-1 on its way. Grounded to first. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next to hit, Kris Bryant. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
One out, nobody on. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Inciarte is there, 2 down.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box, Javier Baez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. 1-1. Here it is. This is popped up. Albies is under it. And that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Striding in is Austin Riley. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
Ball 2. 2-0.
2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
So now to the plate, Dansby Swanson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fouled off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Baez over to his right, 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes set, the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Ready with the 1-2.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two out, nobody on. Full count to Ender Inciarte, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it, and that will end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. The Cubs with a chance to walk it off as we go to the last of the 9th. Now to bat, Wilson Contreras. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's set and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now. David Bodie will be next. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Chris Martin is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the 9th and send this one into extra innings.
Chris Martin.
Stepping in now, David Bodie. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Lifetime versus this arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. The 1-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 6.
Matt Duffy will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 5, Matt Duffy.
Here's the first pitch. He grounds it sharply to third. Right to him. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, all tied at 1-1. Matt Duffy will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Defensively for the Cubs. Now playing center field.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ryan Tepera takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Christian Pache.
25, Christian Pache.
Here's the first pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And an unproductive at-bat that time as the runner holds at second with one away now.
Now batting, catcher, Travis.
Ian Happ is into the ball game now as he assumes duties in center field.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
Big at-bat now, and here is Travis d'Arnaud. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
The 1-0. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Two balls and two strikes now to the Braves catcher. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ronald Acuna will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Sogard is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Atlanta. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Will Smith comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Number 51, Will Smith.
So now to the plate, Jock Peterson. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. That nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Eric Sogard. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know. Everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Hit on the ground out to short. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene, and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Ryan Tepera claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For Atlanta, 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.